I'm Damien and I'm 35 years old. I started my transformation in May 2014. After 5 months of transformation, I started my competition prep for NPC physique. In a total weight loss, I lost 40 pounds.
I'm Diana Antes. I started with Imago February 2014, and I lost a total of 30 pounds in 20 weeks. I found Coach Hong through Joanne, who's another member of Imago. I wanted to do a transformation because I was just tired of feeling tired. I was working a lot, working out a lot, but not getting the results that I wanted. I saw trainers in the past, but all they would do is just train you and not actually tell you or teach you how to eat.
I decided to do a transformation after I watched her. I saw that her focus, her mental focus, it changed her. Something changed where now she just wanted to work out, she wanted to eat healthy. And I saw, it wasn't just a physical thing, it was mental. I didn't want to be her overweight husband or, I wanted to share her experience because ever since we dated, we've always done everything together. And this was the first time that she took a step out and did something on her own that I wasn't ready for. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready to make that type of commitment. But I saw that she could make that commitment like the way she did. I know I could too. And then we'll do the journey together. The support that I got from all my friends and family, it was overwhelming. It's just, they're like, well, how'd you do it? What did you do? And how can we get like you? And I'm like, man, thank you. That's the, I'm flattered and I'm humbled, So I had sleep apnea, and that was my heaviest, and that was a couple years ago. I was 210 pounds, and I was snoring every night, and there was times where I would not breathe, and Diana would, kick me or whatever she does to wake me up, because she's worried that I'm not even breathing. And she goes, you need to go get that checked. And I ended up having to take a sleep test. So that explains the pictures I had. I had to take a sleep test to make sure that I did have sleep apnea, and I did. So with that, I got a sleeping appliance to help open my airways up. But when I talked to the doctor said, ultimately, you need to lose weight. It's not, this could help you out, but if you really want to get rid of sleep apnea, you need to get healthy.
So it was hard for me at first just because with work, and I was so used to not eating lunch and just keep working throughout the day without eating anything. I don't even have time to go to the bathroom sometimes. When I first started my diet, my coworkers were like, what are you doing? You're crazy. But after a while, they get used to seeing you with your Tupperware, and then they start supporting you, and then they understand and they see the results, and then they want to do the same thing too.
I want to add to that. What we did do for when we had our party, we told everybody, bring something that we can eat. If you can't bring something that we can eat, don't bring it. So just this last, I think was it Christmas?
Yeah.
Christmas. Somebody brought steamed vegetables. Another person brought tuna, ahi tuna. Another person brought king salmon. We just had a bunch of healthy food, and everybody enjoyed it.
Yeah,
so it
and
wasn't.
all the food was gone.
And all the food was gone. So surprisingly, we requested that everybody bring healthy food for us to eat that we can enjoy. People actually responded to that positively. And I think the biggest struggle that I had was the belief in myself. I didn't believe I can do it. I had no idea that I'd be able to get through it. I mean, you go to the gym and I'd see guys that look great, and I'm like, I'm never gonna look like that. I'm never gonna have a body like that. And you look at them and you go, yeah, they're there, but they don't have the life. They don't have the type of life that I have. And thankfully, Imago changed that. They gave me a lot of belief in myself, and they helped me, get stronger in myself. And I felt like I could do it. Took a while, but I eventually got it. Eventually clicked.
I was struggling more with food. Like, I love hamburgers and I love chocolates. A friend told me, you know what, just don't worry about it. The food will always be there. Just focus on your journey, and when you're done, it'll be there. And when I heard that, something clicked, and I was like, he's right. The food will always be there. After the transformation, I feel more confident. I feel like myself again. Before I was just hiding. I mean, I still am. I'm still struggling with that, with being like behind the scenes. Because I do hair. I take care of the kids. I volunteer. I do all these things, but I never do anything for myself after I did this, and I feel like now, I'm taking the spotlight.
Like last year, I was always sleeping a lot. Like, yeah, I'd get home, I'd sleep, I'd eat, I'd sleep. I'd sleep in my car during breaks, just tired. But now I have so much energy. I feel like I'm 18. I'm not sure, physically I feel like I'm 18. I feel like I could do anything with confidence, stronger. I'm quicker with the way I think and the way I act.
I used to think that, yeah, right, they just went through surgery, they have all this money, they can...
they can hire a personal trainer.
Yeah, they can hire a personal trainer, they can hire a chef. But, doing it myself, I'm like, there is no secret. It really is diet and exercise.
Coach Hung is different because she cares. I think the way she cares about each individual client, it's very personal. And she looks at you and she listens to your story, and she gets it. And she knows what it takes to get you to, what makes you tick. And she'll tweak that to make it better for you. So for me, it was not just the dieting or not just the exercise, but she also gave me a meal plan that fit for me. I said, look, I wake up early. I have to be at work early. You can't give me just 4 meals or 5 meals. I need more meals to stretch my day, or I'm gonna go crazy, because I'm extremely exhausted. So she made those adjustments to allow me to eat, more times a day. She was very helpful, and she educated me. She didn't just teach me how to do exercises. It was, this is how you need to eat, and this is why you need to eat this way. And it was really the education she gave me, and that was the major difference from any other trainer. I mean, they're all great. I mean, most trainers will teach you how to work out and go, yeah, you should eat this and that, and that's it. But she's different.
And especially when I was struggling, like, she was just a phone call away. She would always answer my text, or answer any questions through email, and she would respond to you very quickly. And I thought that was a great touch to her program. She was always there. I'm just happy that I have that community behind me to lift you up when you're feeling down. And Imago is just everybody has a different journey in there, and everybody in there is going through the same thing and the same struggles.
I mean, everybody has the goal to get fit and to feel better about themselves than they did yesterday. It does nothing but inspire them to work harder. And when times when we're doing competition, when somebody come up to me and go, man, I want to look like you, that got me pumped. I really wanted to just, I don't want to let them down, and it makes me push harder.
For competition prep, my first one, I found out Kat was part of the Imago team, and me and her knew each other in middle school and high school. We grew up in Mountain View together, and doing the competition prep with her made it really easy, and I felt like we could lean on each other. I want to keep going just because, I haven't felt like this before. I haven't felt like this in a long time where I feel confident and, I'm just happy with myself and, what the transformation has done inside and out. So, and also, I want to be a good example for my kids. So they definitely keep me going. And, running around and along with them, I have to keep up with them.
She's never in the front saying, "Look at me," and you could see how that like messes with your self-confidence. But I just want to let her know I'm actually proud of her because she's finally making it about herself for once. And when you have a kid at 18 years old, and all of a sudden you go from high school to taking care of your own son, she put herself behind and just let everything be about her kids and about her family, and everything else about her was whatever. And I saw that, and you see it in her confidence, you see what she does, and it sucks because a woman should feel beautiful about herself. They should feel like, I have me time, this is my time. And she's definitely figured that out. She's definitely figured out that her time for herself is just as important as her time for her kids. Just don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. Just believe in the system. Believe in the process. If you believe in the process and put your belief into what's happening, it'll happen. Just trust Hong. Trust Imago Fitness. They know what they're doing.